like a little gospel. And they used to argue and debate about the word, like. And then I just became a host, and it got messy.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, we were just things like lying you just so I could just like pick your brain, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just ego, and whenever I get too nosy, you know, just like, shut your mouth, girl. I don't want to talk about certain things. Mm-hmm. You know, you seem like your head is on straight, but it just seems like it's so much going on.
It's always something going on. I have 7 children. It's busy over here.
I can imagine. Do you need a break?
Hell yeah. I need like 2 of them. Shit.
So do you got like family support, like, so like
I
pick a dog?
Well, they went over my brother's house. I didn't like how that turned out, so no, not the time.
So when you do need break, what do you do to like cope? I see you smoke weed.
Mm-hmm, and cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you take a little shot. And it's nothing wrong. Like, sometimes you do that little break. But,
yeah.
Like, okay, so what's this video about, girl? Like, let's get straight to the chase. They sent me a video, right? And it was a video, I guess, of your daughter.
The video. I still haven't seen the video, so.
Well, it's not necessarily, you were broadcasting. It's not necessarily a video, like somebody, you know, it's you broadcasting. And they screen recorded you. Mm-hmm. And basically, it was a video like someone, like, you know, crying, you know, being like disciplined from your standpoint. So people were a little weary of the discipline. So you do discipline your children?
I don't really spank them. No, I usually just put them in a corner. They really don't have no discipline. That's why the house is always, like you say, it's always something going on. They don't have no discipline, and so me and my little village, we've been trying to figure out ways that we should discipline them. And so I came on here, like, I didn't come on yesterday, but I came on like late, like 2 o'clock this morning, just for a little pop up because I ain't been on live for a day. And they was like, yeah, we was talking, he was like, we should discipline. Like, that's why the kids are like out of order and they not listening to you. They calling you bitches and hoes and they stop punching walls. You need to put your foot in their butt because they're not listening to you. They're running over you. And it became strenuous. I was going to lift up my cell clear, like, oh my God.
Is this
Go over there. I'm going to have to move anyway. I have to charge my phone.
Okay, so the video was basically, I guess they was your baby daddy, your husband, just the head of the household, was disciplining your daughter. What's your stance on men disciplining girls? Is it more so like, this is her dad? What's your stance? I think people are thinking, or
they're reaching. He never really puts his hands on her, and because of a lot of, I would say, domestic violence that she viewed growing up, she's at an age right now where she has some resentment about it, and she's expressing herself to him in a very disrespectful way, and he don't know how to handle that in a way to like let her disrespect him, and so he disciplined her.
So his form of discipline is when it seems as though when he doesn't know how to, I guess, conversate with her, his frustration is. Hey, I'm my household kind of. It's so much. I'm sorry, but anyway, so why? Okay, so they say he was calling her a bitch.
He said the B word, and that's when I interjected. Did you see that on the video? Because I haven't seen the video, but did you see me interject when he said that?
No, I didn't see it fully. So you interjected by saying, no, don't call her that.
Right. Yeah, I came in the room and I said, because I was in a bathroom, and you know, they was like, you know, I heard that word. I didn't want to intervene in it, but I heard that word. And go in there, Matthew. Okay, be quiet then. And that's when I came in. It was like, he said, okay, you shouldn't be calling her that. He said, I'm not calling her that. I'm just saying it. So I left back out. And I feel like it was enough that was enough because it was, and then I came back in and I kind of like stopped it in a sense. Like,
so
okay.
the spanking happened because it's disrespectful to you and him, or to just him?
No, the spanking happened because she was in her daddy. She was cleaning up her room, and her daddy told the boys to go in there in her room, and she didn't want them in there. And so they kind of got into like an argument match. Like she's like, well, they can get out, and he's like, no, I told them they can come in here and watch TV. I don't want them in my room. And he said, well, they're gonna stay in here, little girl. And then it just went like, I bet you they ain't. And then he's like, I bet you they is. And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm just like, because I never heard talk like that. It's just going back and forth. Like she's saying what she's saying, he's saying what they both called my name, Mama, Miriam. You gonna let this little girl? I'm just doing my makeup, doing my lashes. Then all of a sudden he took the phone. She got the yelling and screaming like how she was before she got hit. She was all like, like I'm just so sick of this. And then that's when he proceeded to put her into this room, and she was constantly doing what she was doing. He spanked her butt, and then when he was in treatment, before the police started herself, she said, "You can keep hitting me how much you want. I don't care. And then he started hitting her hard." So, what is she? Because she's there. And she said, then she started fighting back. She said, "Stop!" And then your mic close to the so we couldn't see.
So, okay. What about the thing? I heard that he also told her she had to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, this is the like the little office / playroom, little area, game room for them. And this is the area where he put her in because they were in her room. So he felt like she was irritated because he told her to let the brother stay in there, and she was basically like, no. And so she's like, well, you're gonna sleep in here, and they're gonna still sleep in your room because you didn't want them in your room. You did all of this because you didn't want them in your room. So now they're gonna sleep in your room because we're all up here right now from heat issues. So they're not even in their room at this point. So he's like, well, they're gonna get your bed this time, and you can sleep on the floor because they slept on the floor the other night.
Oh, so it's basically swapping out because of the issues. They was swapping out every now and then.
Yeah, they were swapping out because he wasn't intentionally gonna she was gonna sleep on her bed, but because she was acting like that. The reason he just told all the kids to go in her room because we just got done cleaning up and the house was erratic, so we just wanted the kids to go in the room, all in one room, and just chill until it got over with. She didn't want them in there. That's when she started yelling, and then he's like, "Well, they're gonna be in here because I told them they can." And then that's how it went from there. So I think it was just like a teenage issue, and she got disrespectful, and I didn't want to be in it because I didn't feel like he had to come to me to tell me to discipline her when he's the father, because then he would say like, well, you demasculating me because why do I have to come and tell you to get her, like I'm not the daddy. Honestly, I don't even know what to do because at this point it's a lot of different things that happen in the household over the years that now the kids are expressing themselves and he don't like the rebuttal. So it's
making me sad because it almost feel like you did.
I don't.
Do you not know
I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like we just need family counseling, like an intervention. Somewhere where he's forced, in a way, to sit down and listen to her without him reacting. Because I know it's hard, but she's at the age where she can talk. So, you're not gonna... She's telling me about my stuff, too. She can tell me about my stuff, too. And just let them express that and not sweep it under the rug and actually listen to our children, you know? Even if it's hurtful, even if we don't like it.
Okay, so do you feel like do you feel strong, or do you feel like do you feel strong?
I feel very strong. I have a lot of weak moments, but I push through it because I love my babies. Although I know that it's mentally draining because you know your mental get no peace at sometimes. They're children, and so it's a lot of them. It's hard, but it is what it is.
So, what is a world without him? You're up with him. That's your family. That's your household. So, Do you also conflicted on against him
They keep getting pups no more. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Quiet.
No, I said, do you feel like conflicted going against him and her? So it's almost like you're between a rock and a hard.
Yeah, because I see that it was wrong for her to respond disrespectfully, but I also see that he could have handled it better. So I feel like right now we all just need an intervention so he can hear her, and we just need parenting classes. We both need parenting classes, like on how to deal with teenagers, because we both had them young, and he don't know and I don't know, and it's okay to admit that. How to allow the teenagers to express themselves, an open table in a round space where they're not feeling like their feelings is pushed under the rugs. And like Biko, I could say that Biko definitely helped me look at my shit sometimes and me not taking accountability of the shit that I've been doing that's not good as a mom. So I don't feel like he's above that.
Okay, in a world, you know what I'm saying? Like, would it be okay that you're not able to handle all the kids? Would it be okay if some kids are removed? How would that make you feel? Like, hold on, I see you made a face, but you also
what type of question is that?
Wait, I'm saying like the ways though they're removed from the home temporarily, and I think because you can't necessarily I think you can't deal with all of them. So if they were just maybe taken away, would that also?
But why?